Hi Virgo, welcome back. So Virgo, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so feel free to reverse the roles if needed. Also, it may not resonate with all of you, but if it does resonate, please do let me know. My readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. And this could be pertaining anyone in your life, intimate or platonic, friends, family, you name it, keep an open mind. And let's go ahead and get started. So Virgo, when I was meditating on your energy before I started the reading, I immediately got the sweats. So I don't know if some of you are having like night sweats or problems with sweating, or you like to wear sweats like sweatpants. And I kind of got a little bit of a comfort zoning type of energy as well. So you might be wanting to just feel comfortable in your own skin, feel comfortable with who you are. They kept showing me clothing. So I don't know if you're purchasing new clothing or you're wanting clothing that feels comfortable, or maybe spirit is guiding you to, you know, find clothes that make you feel good, that make you feel comfortable. But yeah, that's kind of the message that I got. So those could validate that this reading is for you, but it may not be for all of you. Let's see what the tarot has to say and go a little bit further into it. Virgo, you have the energy of Pluto here. This is all about renewals, transformations, changes. This can be a bit of an erratic energy, which could be why I felt like you wanting to feel comfortable in your environment, okay? Or like soothing yourself. It's all about cycles, death, rebirth. It can be kind of an intense type of energy, all right? And when I say death, I mean spiritual evolution. I'm not talking about your physical body, okay? But there's like some sort of change going on within the atmosphere that may feel a little bit out of your control. And so it's like, if you don't have control over the situation, then all you have control over is how you're feeling about it and what you're doing to soothe yourself about it. And so some of you are kind of taking that control into your own hands, or needing to take that control as this energy kind of comes in and moves out. So I feel it's very fast moving energy. I don't feel this is going to last. So if things are feeling a little bit up in the air or erratic right now, or maybe out of your comfort zone, I feel it's just a passing phase, Virgo. So do your best to see the best in the situation and clear out any energy that you needed to clear out as well, as this is a time of cleansing, so that you can have a true renewal within yourself. Your overall energy is already out. It's the Three of Swords. So this talks about, you know, things that have hurt us, old heartaches coming up. For some of you, this could be new. But I just feel like this sense of like all this wounding coming up to be looked at. Some of you might be counseling or in counseling, or you may benefit from just speaking to a friend about some of the wounding that you might have coming up. I feel this kind of old energy. So some of you, yes, are currently still in this, but for a lot of you, this is dissipated as we've gotten further out of the retrograde. But take it as it resonates. The person that you are connecting with is the Five of Cups, which is sadness. So I feel like this person is kind of going through their own stuff right now, all right? There could have been some changes within this connection that created some wounding within you or within the person you're connecting to. And or this person just could be going through just a phase right now of feeling sad, you know, not really feeling their best, not wanting to give it their best, having difficulty handling some of the changes that are coming in, etc. This person could just chronically suffer from depression as well. That could be a possibility for some of you. So this is an intense start to this reading. So I feel this is going to be one of those readings that it's either 100% for you or not for you. So let's get into it and see, Virgo, what events led up to this. So we're going to look at recent past energy. Then we're going to look at your perception of each other and how you genuinely feel underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcome. So Virgo, recent past energy. Recent past energy for my Virgo. Woo! Okay. So, 7 of emotions, the Page of materials in the reverse, and the 4 of emotion. So it's been a bit of a rough go emotionally leading up to this, okay? I see a lot of confusion here. It's kind of like starting something but then not finishing it, you know, not feeling like you are sure about where to even put your time and energy, feeling a little bit emotionally distant, or there's a sense of almost disappointment here, whether that's within yourself or within this connection. But it's just like, not really sure how you feel about something, you know, wanting to get something off of the ground, but not feeling like maybe it's worth it, or that that there will be anything of value that comes from it. And then just kind of being at like the standstill or at a loss of like, okay, maybe I just need to disconnect and think about what it is that I want, you know. Virgo, oftentimes when it feels like there's a lot of erratic energy or things that are happening that are beyond our immediate control, it calls us to go within, right? And it reminds us that the only thing that we have control over is how we think about it and how we feel about it. And so there's like this need for internal reflection here in the recent past, or some of you, you know, we're doing just that, you know, trying to see things within yourself and needing to emotionally maybe detach a little bit before you go full forward in anything, before you invest in anything. Yeah, kind of feeling a little bit lost emotionally in the energy, or some uncertainties about yourself, and if you have made the right decisions in the past, and maybe even doubting yourself a little bit. And this could be why the 3 of Swords is here. It's painful to doubt ourselves, you know, mostly because, listen, we're eternal, so you can't get it wrong, and it's never done. And the reason you can't get it wrong is because it's never done, you know. So if you have been feeling like second guessing prior decisions, Spirit is saying, you know, you made the correct decision with what you knew at the time. And so let go of that, Virgo, and move forward with the knowledge that you've gained from that situation. So I feel a strong push in that direction. You may be feeling that push as well. So let's see, person you're connecting to's recent past energy, and see what they have going on for my Virgos. Recent past energy. King of Wands. Wow, the Strength card in the reverse. Leo energy here, Scorpio energy here for some of you. Man, the cards are just flying out. 6 of Cups in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. This person kind of had a breakdown of their own ego. You know, this person might have in the past been really driven by their sense of self-worth or confidence or their ego, and maybe been a little bit too involved into that. Could have made them maybe a little bit hard to deal with or defensive at times, not being able to inner reflect on themselves. But that sense has come really crashing down. So I feel like this person has went through, I don't want to say the death of the ego, because the ego will always be intact as long as you're alive. It's your character that you play to some degree. But I'll say it brought them down a couple notches. Absolutely. Their confidence in themselves, their confidence in their decision making, you know, feeling like in the past that they, you know, thought that they were doing the right thing, but then now they are second guessing that as well. So same energy that I was feeling on your side. Now, some of you, this is you versus you, your ego versus your soul. But if this is a separate person from you, I feel like they're kind of going through the same like emotional processing as it pertains to like looking back to the past and looking at past decisions and then kind of questioning them, and It's coming from a place of insecurity almost. Things that they relied on as like survival techniques in the past are no longer working, as this person is being called forth to evolve and to push their energy forward. And that may feel very scary to them. It may have taken a sense of security away from them. But it's also kind of forcing them out of the past and into the future. And that's in a way very good, because you don't have control over things that have already taken place. You only have control over what's coming next. And so Spirit's really trying to give this person a little push with this Pluto energy as well. So let's look at perception. Now keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be this person's truth. Four of Wands, Queen of... Okay, Virgo. You're... The cards are a bit messy, yes? This could be your energy, and or insistent. Very insistent, but I'll keep them. So, the Devil in the reverse, the Magician, Empress, Awakening, and the World Cosmos. Wow. So, Virgo, there's a sense of needing and wanting emotional support within this connection, or just within general. It's like wanting to be surrounded by people who understand you or are of like minds. And maybe feeling at times that this person is not in alignment with that, you know, that maybe they do not see you the way you want them to, and or you don't see sometimes the commonalities between you and this person at times. There's been a lot of toxicity that's needed to be released within this connection or within yourself. Kind of like getting stuck in like the refusal of wanting to let go or wanting to discuss things may have been a blockage here. But I feel like things are starting to develop and manifest and come into fruition, and it's definitely woken you up to the bigger picture of who you are and the bigger picture of what you want in life, without a doubt, you know. And it's like when you think about this person, you don't always see eye to eye with them. There is an element of needing to let go of some toxic behaviors or thinking when it pertains to this person, but yet at the same time you want to see things develop and have a more higher elevated type of connection, a more spiritual connection, one where you see each other in a better light. This person's perception of you, wow, the Devil. You had the Devil over here, but it was in the reverse. It's in the upright in their eyes. Nine of Wands. So here's this person having their defenses up again. You know, this may be someone who's very guarded, very protective. It's a coping mechanism. It's a defense mechanism, and it may have worked for them in the past, but it's not working for them anymore. Okay, and the reason it's not working for them anymore is because, again, they're being called forth by their own spirit to evolve and to relinquish the ego a little bit so that they can make decisions from their soul and not from their ego, and to have a better experience here on Earth while they're living their life. This person may view the connection as something that they're very drawn to, but not always in the healthiest ways. That maybe you draw out some of the unhealthy behaviors in them, or vice versa. And that's kind of why they have their guard up. But I feel they're going a little bit back and forth here as to how they're thinking about the connection. So it's like things are kind of up in the air for this person. They are, you know, wanting and being called to release something here, but they have their guard up. They are kind of expecting the worst. I don't think they're intending to do that, but if this person has had all this stuff happen in the past, they may have inadvertently set up expectations when it comes to relationships, that they always need to be guarded, or that it's always a struggle, and it's kind of their own toxicity that's playing into this. you know, and you may be even playing off of each other, but and mirroring each other's more negative traits versus the more positive traits, or at least that's how this person is seeing it. Yeah, and I was told it's a product of their conditioning, how they were conditioned in life. Not saying that's an excuse, but that's where this person is coming from. So let's see, Virgo, how you genuinely feel underneath it all. What are your emotions underneath that perception? What are you feeling in your heart for this person? Wow, the Tower. Oops, my deck was upside down. In the upright. The Six of Emotions. The Muse of Emotions. Wow. So this is a lot of water energy for a earth sign. Some of you might have a lot of water placements in your chart. But whew, there's been a definite change of emotion here. Some of you just downright need to let go of the past, okay? You cannot recreate it. You cannot relive it. And it's not about that anyways. It's about what's coming in front of you and what are your expectations moving forward. Are you expecting new experiences, new love, renewed energy? Because that's what you'll get. If you're very much focused on regrets or past decisions or things that you don't have control over anymore, you're just going to keep regurgitating that into your life. Not that same situation, but that same emotion that goes with it. And so that's a side note and a caution from Spirit here. Emotionally, you know, you are going through major changes and a little bit resistant to that, but then also at the same time, you know that you're emotionally maturing and you're getting ready to move past that. So I feel like some of you, it's like, yeah, I know I need to change that or look at it differently. I'm not quite ready yet, but I'm good. I'm getting there. And Spirit is saying that's okay. You can take the time that you need, and life will not give you anything that you are not ready for. But there's big opportunities here for major changes, and if you can let go of kind of the fear of change or some sort of resistance here, you will very much like the outcome, because there's emotional renewal coming. There is emotional maturity coming. There is a sense of love that is flowing through you, and it actually looks very nice. Okay, so if your emotions are a little bit unstable, you know, or not consistent right now, it's because you're looking too much on the past. But once you break loose of that, Virgo, then kind of this soothing energy comes in to where you can be more loving of self and more loving of another and more lovable. So let's see what this person's genuine emotions are underneath it all. Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Whoa. Temperance and the Queen of Swords. So emotionally, this person is getting into this space where they're feeling, I have a song in my head. I'm feeling uplifted. That's an old song. The only word I got was uplifted, and then it started playing and it left. If it comes back, I'll let you know what it is. So they're trying their best to uplift themselves, to push past this energy one day at a time, one moment at a time. And that's kind of how this person is taking things, like emotionally, one day at a time. You know, they're really grounding themselves in their own independence and placing a lot of focus on contemplating what it is that they want and how do they want things to move forward. I think this person is in this space of really wanting to take their time because they don't want to make you know, the same mistakes over again. And so they are trying to think like very methodically about things, and emotionally, you know, they're like gearing themselves up to almost be okay whatever the outcome is. So I feel like them wanting to strengthen themselves again, and that could be why they're a little bit offstandish or a little bit guarded or defensive, because they kind of have their wall up a little bit in order to be able to do that. It's like this person is not wanting to put all of their eggs in one basket right now, because they've had that basket taken away in the past. So they are taking it one egg at a time, if you will. That's how they're feeling about it anyways. Oh, here's that song again. You got me feeling uplifted. I'm gifted. It's been so long since I've heard this song. I keep wanting to say it might be Buck Cherry. I'm not really sure. Anyways, they're trying to uplift themselves out of this energy. Okay? So let's see what your hopes are here, Virgo. The Moon. So you're really wanting to feel that you're being guided, that your intuition is talking to you. If there have been suppressed emotions or things that were swept under the rug, you're kind of hoping that things start coming out, or that things are illuminated during this time frame. That song will not go away. They're very insistent about it. Got me twisted, got me feeling uplifted. It's an emotional feeling. I don't know why that song's so important. It keeps trying to come through. The Nine of Swords is in this person's hope. So they want the pain to stop. They want to stop doubting themselves. They want to stop feeling restless. They want to stop feeling, you know, as if things are wrong, and they want a sense of peace in their life. Most likely future outcome for my Virgos. Now keep in mind, all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. You're in the driver's seat of your life, not me. But I'm going to give you a snapshot. You've got the Death card here. You've got a lot of Scorpio energy here. Some of you might be dealing with one, but I have lots of zodiac signs out. But I just wanted to point that out. And then the Sun, Leo energy for some. And the Ace of Cups. Wow. So I feel like once you allow this closure to come in and stop resisting the change, and here comes the Sun, you know, and love, Ace of Cups, happiness, joy, elation, just feeling good, loving yourself. For some of you, you might have new love coming in. It could be this person, if you're trying to mend things with them. But it's just a deep sense of love that's coming through for you. And just feeling good, feeling uplifted. So that song may also be for you. But it's kind of after a painful ending or some sort of closure that needs to happen here. And I feel a lot of you have already processed through a lot of this. It's just simply letting go of the past to some degree. But it'll be different for each of you. And then it's like, dang, got you feeling uplifted, you know, something new coming in, something fresh coming in, feeling good, things to be happy about, love. So let's see this person's, wow, Ace of Cups. So you have the Ace of Cups here, Ace of Cups, the Empress. And then the Emperor in the reverse. And the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Oh my gosh. So, Virgo, after a period of evaluation, I feel like this person has learned a few things about themselves. And one of them is to love themselves, or that's what they're being guided to do. To take care of themselves, to nurture themselves, to let go of control issues, release that ego a little bit. And then after they do that work, or because they've done that work, they're going to be looking back at you or coming back around, you know, because there's a sense of this person needing to walk away to get themselves together. And now it's like, okay, looking back in your direction, Virgo, or wanting to come back together. If you're currently with this person, they are, you know, and they were wanting to have distance or walk away, they will be changing that energy to a more softer energy. This person is going into this phase of their life where they're really wanting and craving love and relationships that help to grow and develop them. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's with you, but it may or may not be. That part you would know. And letting go of the ego trip, you know, letting go of the who's right, who's wrong, you know, and they've kind of been forced to do that. I want to say the universe has humbled this person quite a bit. And so it's caused them to kind of look at what they want and take their time. And yes, so I feel for a lot that's what they're doing during this time frame. And it's like kind of allowing them to let another lead or let go of the frustrations and the defensiveness and care a little bit more about themselves and others. And there's a lot of growth happening on this person's side. And I feel it on your side as well. But it's funny because each of you are growing in a little bit different ways, but still both going into the Ace of Cups. So a match here. I love that. Okay, so Virgo. Let's get some guidance for you. Oh, that is it. That's a song. Sugar, sugar got me feeling so high. Sugar, sugar got me feeling so high. It's the ultimate feeling. That was the rest of the lyrics of the song. I still don't know the artist or the title, but if you know it, put it down in the comments. But that song may be important. Check the lyrics out. That may resonate with you. So on your side for guidance, you have the exhaustion card, and it's in the reverse. So I feel like you've been exhausting yourself, overthinking things, holding on to things that were not serving you. You know, not maybe taking good care of yourself. And if we go back to the original guided message, it was all about self-care and comfort and not sweating the small stuff. But I feel, and for some of you, this was physical exhaustion as well. I feel that lifting, that's lifting. So it's also lifting your emotions. And there's some closure happening here, and then new energy, new love coming in. This person has letting go. They need to let go of these past decisions, okay, because there's nothing they could do about it now, and start looking to the future. And I think that's exactly what this person is doing. If not, they're being heavily pushed in that direction. So Virgo, deep reading. Let me know how this resonates, please. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with. I have Aries, I have Taurus, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Libra, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, could be Aquarius as well as Gemini. So those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it's a general reading, so it doesn't have to be any of those zodiac signs. If it resonated, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram, Tarot Time with Dana. I do go live there, and I'm going to start doing some more stuff on Facebook. I have more features available to me over there, so check me out. Link down below, and also in the About section of my YouTube. Also linked below is the donation link for those of you who would like to donate to the channel. Certainly welcome, but never expected. You could do so there. Wishing you the very best either way, Virgo. And until next time, my friends. Namaste.